Hi, what do you have planned for your day off?
Oh, me? I'm trying out a new recipe today.
Why don't you just relax? Take the day off. Enjoy it.
Are you kidding when inspiration is striking me about the head? Besides, I love to cook. I enjoy that.
Well, that's a different question.
Yeah.
You do round, I do round. Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Nice of you to drop in.
Nice conversation we had. Where is he off to so ferociously?
To commit mayhem.
Hmm?
He's gonna go beat up on some poor defenseless musical instruments.
It's kind of early for drums, isn't it?
Would you tell him that, please?
I just realized that I am running late.
Running scared.
I'll get it.
Thanks.
Hello. Hi, Slick. How you doing? You know, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Yeah, she's right here. You want to... Hold on. Slick, she's kind of tied up. She's going to get back to you, okay? Okay. Thanks.
I can't talk to him. I don't have time.
That's fine. That's good. See you later.
Bye, sweetie. Have a good one.
Okay.
In other news, the mayoral race is heading into the home stretch. With the election next Tuesday, polls show Lee Baldwin still holds a comfortable lead over Luke Spencer. And now, more music.
He would be away.
Up and at her, Mr. Mayor to be.
Up and at who?
Your constituency, of course.
my conditions, whatever it is all here.
Well, come on, that's why we're going to work.
What do you mean going to work? Doing what?
Campaigning.
Oh, no. You go ahead. I'll catch up with you later.
Not a chance, my dear. You are Exhibit A. We're putting you on parade.
Yeah, before we're through, Port Charles won't even want an election. You're going to be swept into office on a wave of public acclaim. The town is going to be at your feet. So come on, get a move on, Guy. Destiny awaits you.
As soon as I finish my coffee, okay?
Come on.
Coffee's getting cold.
You want some?
You gotta be kidding.
Are you sure you can't stay home today?
Positive. Pretty sure.
Seriously, couldn't you call in sick today?
Even if I thought about it, I'm going to have the State Department, the WSB, and the U.S. Attorney's Office all pounding on my door. See? There they are now. Yeah. What? I see. Yeah, sure, I'll convey the message. Thank you.
Can't they leave you alone?
Well, it was...
For one morning?
It was the station, but not for me.
What do you mean?
They're looking for you.
Me? Why?
Grant apparently wants to talk to you.
What about?
Well, why don't you go down there and find out?
Thirst up.
You could always do something.
Like what? Oh, come on. I'm providing a little entertainment here.
I have the radio, thanks.
This music is alive. Come on, it's good.
Loud. The word you're looking for is loud.
Thank you. You're funny.
If that's the neighbors complaining about the noise, you're on your own, pal.
What's the matter? Don't you appreciate good music? Slick. Yeah, Lesley. Well, no, she's not. I know this is her day off and everything. She's, I don't know where she is. Yeah. You don't want me to take a message? Okay. Sure thing. I'll see you. What's the matter? You owe money or something?
No, I just can't stand around talking to Slick all day. I have important things to do.
Yeah, like listen to me play the drums.
Yeah, well,
What
on
is this?
second thought, stop that.
Lesley.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Miss Min.
Oh, yes.
What on earth brings you to the city?
Well, I told the butter and egg man that I wanted to make the deliveries myself. I don't get into Port Charles nearly enough. And I wanted to make sure that I delivered this personally. I baked it specially for Rick. It's a congratulations on getting well so fast pie.
Oh, aren't you dear? And thank you for the cards that you sent to Rick, both you and Whit. He really loved them, and they meant a lot.
Oh, good. How's he doing?
He's doing really well, boy. In fact, he's working as hard as ever. He's going to be so sorry that he missed you, though. Could you stay and have some tea with me?
I'd love some.
Oh,
Yes,
great.
please.
Okay, let's go. We'll go sit down for a minute together and just have a nice chat.
What's that?
Well, we have a musician in the house now.
Thank you, darling. How nice.
Yes, it would be if he played anything but the drums. Well, just yell, I'll hear you.
There have been some changes around here, haven't there?
It's more than you would believe.
I read the papers.
Oh, then you know all about our spice scandal here in Port Charles.
Why, it's the #1 topic of conversation in Beecher's Corners. Why, we have to rely on Port Charles for our excitement.
Well, I tell you what, you can take some of ours back with you. I think I've had just about all I can handle.
Luke is smack in the middle of it, too.
Of course, as usual.
And he's running for mayor?
Yeah. Come a long way, huh?
I was thinking about that. Brings back a lot of memories reading about him.
Still, I am going to stick myself.
Emma, sweetheart, I don't understand why I have to wear one of these. If people don't know who I'm going to vote for, we're lost.
Come on, baby, we're on a roll.
Well, knock this town on its ear.
I'm afraid I can already hear this town hitting its face.
Not on your life.
Wait a minute. I thought you wanted to be mayor.
Well, yeah, sure I do. I mean, I wouldn't be in this game if I didn't. But the problem is, after that business with the disc, I don't think people are going to trust me much. I don't think they're going to be able to forget it that easily.
Sure they will. I mean, look at it. If the United States can forget, I mean, surely the citizens can.
Especially with us helping you. Now, come on.
Right.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Hey.
All set?
Yes, but I still can't imagine why Grant wants to see me.
Maybe he wants to apologize.
For saving my life?
Perhaps he expected a cash reward.
You don't seem very concerned.
I'm not. I'm just curious.
That's probably him now saying he's changed his mind.
Hardly. These cells don't run to telephones. Yes. Really? So what's he want? I see. Okay, listen, I'm just walking out the door. I'll see you all in my office.
Something wrong?
I'm not sure. It was Elsmo.
I thought you were expecting a call from them.
Yeah, but not with that message. Apparently, Yuri Ivanovich Graskov has just arrived in Port Charles.
Isn't he the head of the DVX?
Near enough, he's the deputy commissar.
Well, what's he doing here?
Well, apparently he wants a meeting with me and the others. Says it's urgent.
Isn't that highly unusual? Someone of his stature unexpectedly showing up in this country, especially here.
It's unheard of. Go.
So, now the authorities are trying to figure out what to do with the spies, and the hospital's trying to figure out how to recover from the shock.
Never a dull moment.
No, there isn't that. Now, you have to tell me all about you.
Life in Beecher's Corners remains just about the same. It's not quite as dramatic as it is here, but, Lesley, I don't think I could stand all that constant confusion. I'm really a country girl at heart.
Oh, Agnes, I think so am I. Do you need any more help on the farm?
Oh, I think we could arrange
There, I
it.
was playing as quiet as I can if I... Oh, hi, I didn't know you had company.
That's all right. I'm glad you came in. I want you to meet a very special friend. This is Mrs. Whittaker. Agnes, I would like to present Blackie Parrish.
How do you do?
My pleasure, Mrs. Whittaker.
Mrs. Whittaker is also an old friend of Luke's.
Oh, yeah. Well, me and Luke go pretty far back, too. We fought the war together, Luke and I.
Oh.
Just kidding. Oh, that reminds me. I'm late now.
For what?
I gotta go help those guys campaign this morning. I'll see you guys. It was very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
See ya.
Bye.
He's a nice young man.
Yeah, he is.
He reminds me very much of Luke.
Oh, would he love to hear you say that? Luke is his idol.
Oh, well, I can understand that. Whit and I think the world of him.
Oh, Agnes, it's been too long.
2 years. Since the wedding.
Yeah, it has been.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Leslie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset
Don't
you,
be
dear.
silly. It wasn't you. It's, it's fall. It seems that every time fall comes around and the weather starts to change and the trees start to turn, I get to thinking about that fall 2 years ago. Agnes, I can't stop thinking about Laura.
Neither can I. But she'll always remain in our hearts. I have to get going.
Do you really so soon?
Yeah, I still have a lot of deliveries to make. And, thank you so much for the coffee, for the tea, and the visit.
I want us to keep in closer touch.
We will. I agree.
Okay. Here you go.
Is there any chance that you could come up to the farm for Thanksgiving, you and Rick?
Oh, I would love that. Oh, well, maybe you won't want to invite... You're not just inviting us, you see. You're inviting us. And Blackie and Amy and Mike.
Oh, that's all right. A big family's nice. The more the merrier.
Oh, it would be wonderful. Okay, I'll ask Rick. I have to check with him because you know how busy he is.
I know, I understand. Oh, we'd love to have you come up there. You know that.
I'll try. And you give Whit a big hug for me.
I will. Take care.
Slick, hi. It's Lesley. I got a message that you called. What's up, kid?
Ah, Deputy Commissar.
Commissioner Scorpio, we meet again.
Gentlemen, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I got here as soon as I could.
Thank you for coming down in such a hurry. As you see, we have a new development here.
Yeah, so I figured.
I would be less than honest if I didn't admit that the State Department and the World Security Bureau are far more interested in our guest's proposition than I am.
Proposition?
We've been offered Clarence Anderson in exchange for Andre Chernin.
Anderson. He was that American defector that sold all those secrets to the DVX. You're giving him sanctuary, as I remember.
You remember correctly. Mr. Anderson is one of your fellow countrymen who happened to assist us in our cause.
What makes you think we even want Anderson back?
He'd be far more valuable to us than Chernin would.
So, Commissioner, have we got the deal?
Not as far as I'm concerned.
I don't understand.
You cannot send Grant back there.
And why not?
You know as well as I do. Better, in fact. The minute they get their hands on him, he faces certain death.
I will not listen to these slanderous remarks against my country. No, I demand to be able to speak to Comrade Chernin. If you refuse me, I will be forced to make a public statement condemning your action in holding him and accusing you of brainwashing him.
Now, wait a minute.
Imagine what Americans will think when they read that. So you see, gentlemen, you have no choice. Now, when may I see Comrade Chernin?
Thank goodness for Tosca.
Thank goodness that you know your opera.
Well, it's my favorite now. I'll never forget what you did for us.
It almost didn't come off.
How do you mean?
I mean, there were 2 guns, and I only had time to put blanks in one of them. I nearly died when I saw the guard take that gun out of the cabinet. I didn't know which one he took.
Oh, my goodness. No, don't tell me that.
Oh, I was terrified when I heard those shots.
You weren't the only one. I must have lain on the floor for 5 minutes before I realized that I was right.
Holly, I'm sorry it had to happen. All of it.
Why did you ask to see me?
I need a favor.
From me? What do you want me to do?
Holly, you are the only one that I would trust with this. Will you deliver it for me? Personally?
Yes, of course.
Look, I know that I'm never going to see Celia again, but I want her to know... I need her to know how I feel.
I understand.
I'd hoped you would.
I'll take it to her right away.
Thank you.
Silky salmon afore.
No, I still say that is a silly name for a horse. Now, what about Top Hat?
Top Hat.
Top Hat. I like that name. Think about it. Top Hat makes you think of what? Fred Astaire. Now, if this horse can move half as good as Astaire, hey, we're in the money. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum.
Nothing like scientific methods when you're picking the horses.
Don't knock it. It worked once, didn't it?
Yeah, on paper.
Okay. You want to try it for real?
You mean you really want to go to the track?
Why not?
I'll give you one big reason why not. My bank account. Actually, it's not that big.
Oh, come on. Come on, it'll be fun.
Top Hat, huh?
Yeah. Oh, in the bag. I know it.
All right. I guess we could go over there and pick a few horses, put a few change down, and go home early.
Oh, yay. Okay, let me get my money. I'm going to get my money and a calculator.
I hope it's to count up our winnings. Losses I don't care about. Let's see here. It'll be a long afternoon. Ah. Little fortification. You want me to get that?
No.
Come on. No.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Still cooking?
How are you doing?
Well, I'm swamped. I gotta tell you, I think I have an entire week's patients that are waiting to see me. I'm not gonna be home till very late.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. You just take your time. I've got plenty to keep me occupied.
All right, well, look, don't overdo it.
Oh, no, I won't. I won't. Of course, I could say the same thing to you, but you wouldn't listen. I will be fine. Don't worry about me.
All right, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye, sweetheart.
Ready to go, Hotshot?
You bet. I'm raring to go.
Top Hat, huh?
Yeah, trust me. Honestly. You stick with me, kid, and you're going to be a rich man.
I hope so. I hope.
Who's driving? Oh, I'm driving.
Well, I got the cab.
Okay. Go.
Oh, here you are, sir. You like being in the minority, do you?
Well, you know, I just...
Oh, there you are.
there you
So,
What's Luke Spencer stand for?
well, I'll tell you one thing he doesn't stand for is dishonesty. He's the straightest guy that I've ever met.
What about the issues?
He's got loads of them. Take your pick. What would you like?
I thought you were the poor man's candidate. Well, I'll tell you the truth, pal. I'll take a vote anywhere I can get it.
That's why you're hustling this part of town?
Oh, no, I'm just here to raise money. I intend to represent the citizens of Port Charles, each one equally from all sides of town. And I'd like to hear what you people have to say.
No kidding.
I wouldn't be here if I was kidding, pal.
What about low-income housing?
Are you buying or selling?
Neither, but I am concerned that it doesn't come out of my pocket.
It won't.
Yeah, we've heard that one before.
Somebody's got to foot the bill. Somebody will. If I have my way, it'll be Uncle Sam. You see, I have an idea that the most fair thing that could happen in terms of low-cost housing would be the property that the expo is on now. Have it turned into a residential area where almost anybody could afford.
He's handling himself wonderfully, don't you think?
Oh, so far.
What are you worried about?
The tough question.
Blackie, where have you been?
I'm sorry. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Here, hand these out.
All right. Luke for Mayor bumper stickers, 2 for 25 cents. Anybody?
Blackie.
I'm just kidding. Come on, put these on your car. Come on. Who's the next mayor for Port Charles? Mr. Luke Spencer. Thank you. Put this on your car.
Okay, now are you ready for an impromptu speech?
That's the only kind I know how to do.
Okay, then this one better be good, okay?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll gather round, Mr. Spencer here will give us some brief remarks and then be ready to field some questions. Luke?
Thank you. I appreciate your all being here to listen to me. You know, there's, I don't know, I guess there's really only one point that I want to make. And that is whether you vote for me or for Lee Baldwin. You better be sure that you're going to vote for somebody that all the people of Port Charles will listen to. He has to lend an ear to everybody's problems. Not just the wealthy, and certainly not just the poor, but all of us. All of us, especially those of us in between. Because I think most of the time we're the ones that get the least attention. Now, I don't know. I think that Lee Baldwin would make a good mayor. It's just that his ideas and mine are a little bit different. And I think that a mayor has to wear many different kinds of hats. He has to be a lot of things to a lot of different people.
What about the Prometheus disc?
Well, I'm not entirely proud of how I handled that situation, and I can tell you that with a clear conscience. Well, at least not proud of how I handled it in the beginning. You see, my motives were primarily selfish then. But I'll tell you one thing, looking back on it, I am glad that I did what I did. I'm glad that I didn't give it back, because if I had, it's very possible that that rocket that we sent up, that the United States sent up, would not have been sent up, but certainly not by this country anyway.
Spencer, if you're elected, will you see that Putnam gets what he deserves?
I don't have to wait until I'm elected. Grant Putnam saved my life. As far as I'm concerned, he deserved my thanks, and I already thanked him. That's all right, DL, I'd like to finish. Nobody's denying that Grant was a member of the DVX, but he turned his back on them, and he came over to our side. And as far as I'm concerned, Grant Putnam has redeemed himself, and then some.
All right.
Grant, you have a visitor.